Oh, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and double honors unto the apostles and elders at GreatMillStone, and honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And I just want to do a quick response, to an event that happened yesterday, Sunday, down at Speaker's Corner in London, man. You had that guy Tommy Robinson, who's, like a representative of the English Defence League. He went down to Speaker's Corner to give some kind of speech to stand up against Islam or whatever and Muslim immigrants and, all that bullshit. And basically what it is that these Edomites are getting all fired up. A lot of them in Europe now are getting all fired up and passionate, because of the influx of immigrants, mainly Muslim immigrants they got a problem with, but damn near all immigrants that are coming into Europe, coming into Britain. And one of the main things that's got them so fired up is the violation of their women, because you got so-called white women being, touched up or some, in some cases full-on raped, murdered, that kind of stuff. And so that's got these Edomites, jumping into victim mode. They feel so wronged. They feel so wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. And they get all emotional and passionate. And you could see that happen yesterday, man. It was a big bag of confusion. There's videos out there, all these Muslims and all these damn Edomites down there just having a fucking whale of a time, man, going crazy. But let me play this guy Tommy, man, because you're going to hear what he's got to say. I'm going to show you that these Edomites are a bunch of hypocrites. And first and foremost, man, you have not yet begun to be a victim, and you never will be, because you haven't even received back 0.0000001% of what you have put out there in the world, man. You want to talk about some women being touched up and raped, man. You still way over on the scale. Okay, you are the kings of that worldwide, beginning with the nation of Israel, man. And here it is, couple things happen to you, and you want to cry victim, man, and get all worked up.
Now it's finally breaking. Another town, 1,000 girls, 5 of them dead, sex slavery, branding their asses.
1,000 girls. How many people? How many women were traded? Were traded in the transatlantic slave trade. How many women or Israelite women were born into that, and how many of them were raped? What about the Native American Indians, man, over there in the Americas? How many of those women were raped? You think it was only 1,000? You think it was only 10,000? Nah, millions, man. The generation after generation, man, and you even on to this very day. You got institutional pedophilia and all that shit going on, and all kind of crazy sex trafficking, which is all Edomites. Ain't no Negroes paying for no fucking illegally trafficked women, man. You can't afford that kind of shit. These morons out there, so stupid. You look, man. The more illicit the item, the more expensive it is, man. It's them rich-ass Edomites that's buying up little boys and all kind of crazy shit like that. You got to pay a lot of money for that, man. That shit ain't going to be cheap. You dummies. Yeah? These Edomites are doing all kind of wickedness for years, man. But as soon as they get touched by someone else on some small level, then they got to rise up. You know what I'm saying? These devils, man.
I mean, this makes me want to go berserk. Why is it now breaking? Just because they
want to go berserk. He's talking about because some girl got branded on her ass. What the hell are you devils been doing for the last 500 years, man? What the? Now you know. Now you have a 0.00001% inkling of how everyone else has been feeling, man. You damn devils. You ain't a victim, man. You better get ready for some real.
Not anymore. More people recognize it. It's coming out.
Since 2009, if you look at the arrest rate is a steady flow like this, and then the English Defence League forms, and then it explodes, because no longer, when the world's media were coming into our streets, and men were marching and screaming and shouting and holding up signs saying our daughters are not halal meat, they could hide it no longer. They've done everything they could, but they could hide it no longer. And now the cat's out of the bag, but they're still, they haven't even scratched the top.
Stay there. Tommy Robinson, folks, one of the greatest living patriots with his great crew. I want to get a final comment from both of them. And we now take you to the year 2018. For more than 10 million radical Islamists have been brought into Europe in just the last 5 years. The UK is desperately trying to pull out of the unelected EU. But the grandson of the most powerful Nazi industrial family, who privately owns Luxembourg, via German paratroopers taking it, has pledged to break up the United States and defeat Trump.
All right, that's enough on that, man. See, these dudes are talking all that good stuff. Look, man, we could go and show you how what you're going through is nothing, man. Easily, just let me get a quick scripture. You Edomites have not yet begun to feel the painful strokes of justice, man. It's actually unbelievable, man. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And you Edomites have sowed so much pain and hurt and violation on the planet Earth. I'm just talking about the last 500 years alone. We're not even going to talk about before then. That you really don't understand the amount of shit that's going to come back to you, man. So you get touched. You get, a couple white women get touched up or get raped. And you really think that's something, man. Look, man. You Edomites, man. You Edomites are obviously ignorant to what you've been doing on the face of this planet Earth, man. You're obviously, you Edomites, man. Let's just take this one Edomite here.
Continent of Africa for its resources.
See what
more time so you fully understand it.
These devils got cut off. You're talking about some white girl somewhere got branded. Oh my God. Okay. Hey, what about you Edomites when you went over to the Congo and you chopped off thousands upon thousands of people's arms, men, women, and children, little children, chopped their damn arms off. Are you know what I'm saying? You people are crazy.
Million people of the Congo were killed during Belgium in the late 1800s. While owning the Congo, King Leopold was responsible for the deaths of over 10 million Congolese.
Did you hear that number? Oh, 5 girls dead. Listen, yeah, you Edomites, man. You Edomites have no idea what's coming back to you. You are literally ignorant to what you have, the energy that you put out into the universe. That's like there's like a dam of like just nothing but death and destruction, and that dam is going to break on you. You're getting a little sprinkling and you trying to be the victim. No, that whole dam is going to open up on you, man. You devils are out.
Read that number one more time so you fully understand it.
Read it again.
10 million people of the Congo were killed during King Leopold's reign.
And obviously the British, them Dutch agents were over there. They were raping women, doing all kind of stuff every day. So what the hell are you got to say? You devils, you Edomites, wherever you went, man, you did nothing but wickedness on to the people you've been around, man, for hundreds of years, man. Now some immigrants come into your country and 1 or 2 of your women or so get touched, and you trying to be the victim, yo? Man, you Edomites, man, you got some nerve, man. Now, where was all this energy? There was only a few. Look, man, where was all this? You want to talk about girls getting touched up and all this kind of stuff? My man Bill Monott, before this dummy Tommy Robinson come along, because the only reason that people are getting behind it is because they're a bunch of racists. It's simple as that. The reason why the whole EDL, the movement, is what it is because the target of it is a different race of people than themselves, so they can get behind it. But when all the information comes out about other so-called white people, like these pedophile rings, yeah, none of these people are nowhere to be seen. When the football scandal came out, football abuse scandal where all these children were getting abused by these football coaches over the last 30, 40 years. You didn't see none of these guys. But as soon as it's got something to do with people that don't look like them, people that are not of them, then they're all out there in the army, all that bullshit. I'll say this, man. Bill Maloney, which he's an Israelite, was one of the only guys that was putting these fucking these Edomites on blast for all the wicked shit that they be doing, man. Hey, my man Bill Maloney, man. He's a done. Let me get Bill, man.
Harriet, you don't want to talk about child abuse. I understand it, Harriet, but you're here to talk to people on the street, and we represent. So Harriet Harman doesn't want to talk to us about child abuse today.
She didn't say that.
Okay, at the moment she doesn't.
She didn't say.
Well, that's what he said to me. I gave her a chance. Mind your own business. Let's go again. You got me?
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna get the other side. Okay. Harriet, right, if I can just give you 1 minute.
Sorry.
We're talking about child abuse. We'd just like to talk to you about the cuts and how it's going to affect child abuse. Harriet, you don't want to talk about child abuse.
Now, where was Tommy Robinson and all them guys? Since they're so concerned about their daughters and all that, where was they when all this was going down? When Bill Maloney was out there by himself. Just him and the family. All of the
Smiles up. Nick, 4 years ago, I asked you, what were you going to do about institutional paedophiles operating in this country now? Your reply to me, Nick, was, I don't know what you mean by institutional paedophile rings. Do you understand what I was talking about 4 years ago now, Nick, and stay in my eyes?
About taxes, thanks very much.
Oh, thank you. Gotcha. What about Leon Britton? When are we going to get him out?
I suppose the one thing it does flag up is the tussle within the coalition to lay claim to the raising of the lower income tax threshold, because you talked to
institutional paedophile rings operating in this country now.
Sorry,
I just asked Nick
Clegg.
I just asked Nick Clegg a question.
Norman.
He was a soldier, see? But hey, Bill Maloney's a Jake, man. Yeah, and he actually suffered at the hands of institutional pedophilia, man. And he was bringing it out, man. Okay? What's going on in the social services, what's going on with these politicians and all that kind of stuff. But none of these people were anywhere to be found. But as soon as it's time to jump on another nation of people, whether it's Israel or Ishmael or Elam, they gonna all come out of the woodwork and they got their back up and they got to play the victim. But let me read this again. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. You Edomites, you love to play the victim, right? You love to feel like you're in the wrong. You like to feel like you're the hero. You like to think that you don't deserve things to happen to you, but you do. And think more things are going to happen to you. You have not yet begun to suffer, man. This is Revelations 13 and 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Okay, so you Edomites are going into slavery and everything that means. You're going to lose your freedoms. Yeah, you're going to be put under hard labor. 6 days out of 7 are you going to be in hard labor. You're going to be living in some of the worst conditions ever known to mankind. You have not yet, you're going to definitely feel like a victim when that happens. So you devils, man, you don't even know what's up out here, man. You devils, man, you really think that you getting victimized right now? You wait, man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Do you know the hundreds of millions upon millions of people that you Edomites, man, under your rule have killed, maimed, tortured out of your own hate, anger, and lust for riches, man? Do you understand the pain that you've caused, man, on every level? You've made biological weapons. You've pumped out pharmaceutical drugs that's killing people and making them sick, pumping chemicals into the water on purpose. You've done so much shit. You know what I mean? You devils, man, where is all your passion when all this shit is going on? But as soon as someone just does a little thing to you, you ready to jump out there and protest and, you know, we got to defend England. These people are savages and blah, blah. What about you? What about what you've done? When do you become the villain? When do you become the person that needs to be punished? Oh, it's never you, is it? To you people, man. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. And we're patiently waiting, man, because look, man, in that 1,000 years of captivity, man, that you gonna go under, man. Oh my, you don't even want to, you ain't gonna want to be alive, man. Because you've put so much evil out there. When all that evil comes back onto you, man, it's gonna hit you like a tsunami, man. Right now, you get a little raindrop on your forehead. You crying, oh God, they branded a little white girl. They branded her, you know, on her bum cheek. Yeah, you out your fucking mind. You all gonna get branded, man. You devils, man. You devils. You absolute devils, man. Look, man, you're gonna be as a chase road. And that's why, man, hey, beginning on this side, man, when all hell breaks loose, man, it's gonna be open season on you Edomites, man. Isaiah 13:14. And it shall be as the chased roe, and as the sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. And guess what? You've been doing this to other people for 500 years. Still unto this very day. Amongst a whole host of other evil and wicked shit. So guess what? It's gonna come back to you, man. It's gonna come back to you, man. And then you ain't gonna have no friends in that day. You ain't gonna have nobody trying to stand up for you. You ain't even gonna have might in your own hand to defend yourself. It's gonna be open once open season is declared on you Edomites. That open season isn't gonna end for 1,000 years, man. And then all you Edomites pursuing to Obadiah the 18th chapter are going to get burned up, man. And you deserve it. You deserve it, man. You are not the victim. That's the main thing I wanted to let you know, you Edomites know in the video, is that you will never be a victim. You're nothing more than a criminal who's going to get their just desserts. And I ain't talking about apple pie either. All right. Habakkuk 2. This is you devils, man. And 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. You devils have gone all around. Why the fuck do you think you got all these immigrants in your countries, man? You fucked with their countries, man. That's why they're moving, man, to where you live. You guys have got some fucking nerve, man. Here it is, you go and blow up a man's country or economically just destroy the place where people can't make a living, and they trying to move to where you live because it's better. And you trying to act like that, it ain't got nothing to do with you. You complaining about all these Indians and these Pakistanis that live in England. The British Empire is the one that went over there and fucked with them. You assholes, man. You pieces of shit. These blacks. First of all, we didn't. You fuckers, man. Look, man. The Lord is gonna deal with you, devils, man. You got something come to you, man. You standing in front of a dam right now, and that dam about to open up. All the wickedness that you've done is going to burst out of that dam, man. It's going to break that dam down and just flood you, man. You're going to be overwhelmed with judgment, man, on a daily basis. You're going to be drowning in your own iniquity, man, that you did. Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, you devils done encapsulated the whole earth. You done went down into the jungles of the Congo, for God's sake, man, and killed 10 million people. And you want to sit here because some white girl got her ass branded and play the victim? Get the fuck out of here, man. You were chopping off children's arms, man, in the Congo. I did the video on it, man. Because a man didn't reap enough rubber for you, you chopped off the children's arms, man, to motivate him to reap more rubber for you, man. You devils, man. You got a lot to pay for, man. You got a lot. That's even an understatement, man. You don't even understand what's going on out here. And it's as death and cannot be satisfied. You devils, they're just like death and never satisfied. You're never satisfied. The scripture says hell and the grave is never satisfied. No matter how many people die, more people can still die, man. It's never filled. Well, that's you devils, man. You're never filled. You just want more, man. You don't want no comebacks. You don't want no payback. Well, you're going to get the payback because it's not up to you. But gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long unto him that ladeth himself with thick clay? Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Because why? Because you're innocent, because you're an angel of light, because you're so good and wholesome, like you devils would like to believe. You devils actually believe that you're good people, man. It's sick. You ain't gonna be playing the victim of my watch. You try that shit in the kingdom, man. Oh, man, you get filleted, man. Trying to come up like you the victim out here, man. You a damn criminal. You don't let Jake do that. Jake, that's up in them prison systems. You don't allow them to play the victim. Yeah, you're in jail because you did this. You deserve what, you know? Well, what about you devils? What do you deserve? Damn devils, man. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, which you completely ignorant of. You're proud of it and ignorant of it at the same time. You're proud of it because you know it boosts your ego, but at the same time, you ignorant because you don't want to accept that it was wicked, what you did. And that you're going to have to pay for that. That people can hate you for this, man. You don't even believe you deserve to be hated, man. You devils deserve hate. So you coming up with all this hate speech crap. You deserve to be, you were made, I'll go further than that. You were made to be hated by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You were made to be hated. You are going to be people that are going to be hated forever. Your very name, the mention of Esau is going to invoke hatred. Because you are the enemy of life itself. You are an enemy to all creation, man. You are the end of all creation, man, if you were to flourish. All right? It says, because of men's blood and for the violence of the land and the city and all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. And that's what you devils did. So you can set your nest on high, so that where you are is the chief place of the earth. That's why they call it the first world. How the hell do you think the so-called white man's countries got determined to be the first world? Through destroying the rest of the world, man, and pillaging and spoiling, man. An evil covetousness to your house, man. Now you want to turn around and act like you really getting spoiled. You have not yet begun to be spoiled, man. You ain't, man, like I said, you ain't received 0.00001% of what you put out there. But you gonna receive 100% plus more. You gonna get punished unto destruction, man. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.